Hi, you guys. It's Yaz. And today I want to talk about how a narcissist will bounce in and out of your life. And this is exactly what the majority of narcissists do. They come in and out of your life. They think that you are supposed to be accessible to them whenever they feel like it, all right? Narcissists don't like to let go of things. So a lot of times when a narcissist discards you, it's usually because they have another supply and they don't need you at that time. So a lot of people feel like, okay, the narcissist is gone forever. And then what happens is time goes by, okay? A couple months, sometimes a couple years. And then all of a sudden, you're going to hear from that narcissist. They may call you up. They may contact your friends. They may feel out the situation, how you're doing. Narcissists also, even if they're with a new supply, they're going to be spying on your social media, okay? When they're having downtime, maybe early in the morning, on a Sunday morning, or on, a Monday morning when they don't have much going on, they're going to be trolling, looking at your social media, if you're on social media. They want to ascertain, are you happy? How are you doing without them, okay? And narcissists want to know that you're doing miserable. They never want to feel like they left somebody and they're living their best life, or they're happy, or they're all of a sudden they're in another relationship. That's when a lot of times narcissists, they swoon back into your life and they want you to think about them again. They want that control, all right? And also keep in mind too, narcissists are very jealous, all right? Why? Because deep down, they're not satisfied, okay? They have an emptiness within themselves. They have a void within themselves, so they can never be happy, never be satisfied, and they hate when they see other people happy. So understand this. When you deal with a narcissist, very rarely are you ever completely done with them, okay? That's why they'll, a lot of times, even if you have the biggest fight with a narcissist in the world, let's say you have a huge argument with a narcissist, you're holding them accountable, you're calling them out, you may even call them a narcissist, all right? I mean, let's say you have a real bad fight with a narcissist. A lot of people, and somebody came up to me and said they heard some social media influencer say to them, well, when a narcissist discards you, they don't come back. Well, that's not true. Even the biggest fight in the world with a narcissist can come back. But it depends on, I always say, you have to look at what's going on in their life. If they're doing well for themselves, if they have good supply, or if they can get a lot of supply and they don't need you, they won't be coming back a lot of times, all right? Till maybe later on in life when maybe they're not doing so good. Maybe when the narcissist gets older and they can't get that supply. So don't be surprised, and this could happen. It actually happened to me. A narcissist can hit you up even 10 years or later and all of a sudden pop up. I actually had somebody do that on my Facebook that I knew over 10 years ago, just hit me up and be like, how you been? I thought about you here or there and everything like that. So you got to understand, it's never really done with the narcissist. Now, not all narcissists come back. 99.9% do, okay, at some point. And you think like, oh, they would never come back, but they will try you if they need something out of you. And what a narcissist does is when they're not doing well, they recycle old supply. What does that mean? That means they start going through their contact lists and hitting up anybody that maybe they were in a relationship with. They recycle their exes, okay? Why? Because they're having a problem getting that new supply, or maybe that new supply is not so great or giving them resistance, and they say, let me go back to this person. Maybe I can get sex off them. Maybe I can get money off them. Maybe I could live in their place. Maybe I just like the attention they used to give me, okay? So understand this, all right? Narcissists will not just end it and be off on their merry way. Even if you get divorced from a narcissist and you have the most wicked fight in the world with a court battle with a narcissist, guess what? guess what, gang? Years down the line, sometimes a narcissist will start to be friendly to their ex-wife or ex-husband. I've seen situations where people went through a very, very nasty divorce, and guess what? They're friends, okay? They're friends, but, it's because the person that became friendly again with their ex-husband or ex-wife, they didn't realize that this person is going to keep playing games on them. So they will even try their exes that they had awful court battles with later on. But the thing that you need to keep in mind is when they bounce back, it's because they're not doing well, okay? Either they're not getting a lot of supply, or another time a narcissist will bounce back is when they could be very sick, okay? I mean, seriously sick and not doing well. That's when you see, okay, a lot of times narcissists can be the nicest when, let's say their health is failing, or they have, terminal illness like cancer or something like that, or, they're disabled. Then all of a sudden, guess what? They don't have, the options that they used to have, and all of a sudden they become nice to you. They're nice to you because nobody else wants to be bothered with them, and you're a kind person. Maybe you're an empath, and you were always nice to them. And guess what? They're going to be looking for you. They're going to be looking for, your empathy on them because they need people around because the narcissist is down. So a lot of times narcissists bounce back when they're down, all right? Either they want to use you for supply or, ego, whatever, or they're feeling very low about themselves. They may be feeling depressed and they reach out to you. Why? Because you're a nice, kind person and they need somebody to comfort them. All right. So in a way, they're coming back too. They need a mother figure. Maybe if you were always a good person, always nurturing or something like that. And let's say they have a sickness or an illness, they come back because they need that comforting. Nobody's comforting them. They need you. They use you for comforting. They're not coming back because they love you. They're coming back because, maybe they're bored. Maybe they're lonely. Maybe they're depressed. And you'll see this as a narcissist gets older, okay? When a narcissist is young, they're independent. They got the world by the balls. They're coming, they're going, they're rotating the supply. They're jumping from this supply to that supply to this supply. And then as they get older, the supply gets less, or the narcissist slows down or starts to have health issues, okay? Then all of a sudden, you get a narcissist that tries to bounce back in your life, is being really nice, and they want to have a connection to you. They want to come back to you because you offered something. Now, understand this. Narcissists don't come back because they loved you, because a narcissist is incapable of love. Love takes sacrifice. Love takes hard work. Those are things a narcissist never, ever wants to do. What they want to do is feed their ego or use you for some purpose, okay? And that purpose may not necessarily be money and sex or a place to live. It could just be for a therapist, a mommy or daddy figure. They need somebody to talk to. They need somebody to give them advice. They need, somebody to be emotionally there for them, all right? Or maybe they just like the attention that they could get from you. They like to know people are there, okay? They like to know they're not alone. A narcissist's greatest fear is abandonment and to feel alone. Because when they feel alone, they feel, that insecurity within themselves, eats up at them, and they feel like even lower about themselves because nobody wants to be around them, okay? So understand this. Narcissists, they bounce from one to the other, and they have multiple supply for different kinds of things that they bounce around. They may have a supply they use for sex. That could be a younger person. They may have a supply they use for money. That's an older person, okay? They may just have supply that they like to just chit chat with when they're bored at work. Those are the people that are grade C supply. They're not, their prime supply. They're not even their second supply. They're just backup to the backup supplies that they breadcrumb these people and use them, and they mislead these people to think that they care about them, but they're only touch basing them every now and then. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, handsome. When in fact, they couldn't care less about these people. They're just using them to have somebody to talk to. Yes, narcissists will use you just to have somebody to chit-chat with and burn the clock up when they're bored, okay? Narcissists hate being bored. They hate having nothing to do. And if their other supplies are busy or something, that's when they're going to hit you up, the people that they breadcrumb, and they chit chat with you. And then they make false promises like, oh, we got to get together this weekend. Oh, I got to come by. Oh, we got to, go out to eat. They make false promises. They mislead you. And then guess what? The weekend comes and you don't hear from them. All right. Anybody pulls that nonsense, delete, block. Okay. If they don't follow through, if they're not consistent, then guess what? They're not real. Okay. They're talking a game. They're talking the talk, but they're not walking the walk, all right? But here's what I want to bring up, okay? It never ends with a narcissist until you make it end. And that means that when these people try to bounce back into your life, you've got to close that door, slam that door, or they will waste your life away, okay? This is one of the biggest crimes that a narcissist does to somebody. They waste your time, and your time is valuable. That's time you will never, ever get back, okay? They waste people's youths, like you could be with a narcissist in your 20s and 30s, and they wasted all your time pretending that they wanted a future with you, only to be playing games with you, okay? They were playing games. They were living secret lives. They were lying to you. They were breadcrumbing you. They were gaslighting you. And then you break up with them, and guess what? They try you back after they're not doing so good. And if you let them in, guess what? It's going to be a repeat of the same behavior, because narcissists don't change. 99.99999% of the time, they don't change because they can't self-reflect or, admit to any kind of shame or anything that they do wrong. They don't repent, okay? They don't repent for the, evil things that they've done or that they've hurt people. So you can never, ever let somebody back like that, okay, that, is not able to self-reflect, because it'll be a repeat and worse behavior. It'll be worse the second time around because now they feel you're desperate, okay? You took them back after all the evil, crooked things they did to you. You're giving them another chance. So in the narcissist's eyes, you are desperate, okay? And they feel they could take advantage of you. So this is why your ex is your ex for a reason. Let them go, all right? But they will waste your time, waste your life, and they will destroy your health. Why will they destroy your health? Because they cause upset. Narcissists are not about peace. They're not about clarity. They're about confusion, okay? They're about confusion. They're about arguments. If it's a covert narcissist, they're about silent treatments. And who needs this shit in your life? You don't. Once you see that you're dealing with a toxic person, you've got to cut them off. Cut them off. Go listen to my older podcast. Your cutoff game's got to be fierce, and cut these people off. Also, go listen to my podcast on how to spot a covert narcissist or a passive-aggressive covert narcissist, so you could spot these people, spot the fake empathy that they give you, and not waste your time. They're not authentic. Period. End of story. They are not authentic. They are fake, okay? So you guys, like I said, a narcissist, when they discard you, they will be back 99.9% of the times. The only time a narcissist won't come back is if they really know that you are nobody to be played with. They know that you would never tolerate their nonsense, okay? And they wouldn't come back because of their pride. If they're a very prideful type of person, they're not going to do it because they maybe don't want to give you the satisfaction they're coming back. Those are the cases, and they won't come back if they're doing okay with whoever they got, right? And they feel that it's better. So in any event, most will bounce in and bounce out of your lives. And I can't believe how many people keep taking the narcissist back, taking the narcissist back, taking the narcissist back. And there's been a lot of, controversy about how to get over that trauma bond. And some influencers say, well, you should keep going back to the narcissist till you've had enough and you can walk away. In other words, what they're trying to say is keep getting kicked in the teeth till you finally wake up and see you're dealing with a toxic person. I say, rather than do that, walk away, distance yourself, give yourself that alone time, learn to live on your own and be happy. And the more distance that you have from that person, the clearer you will be in seeing what they are. As long as you're entwined with a narcissist going back and forth, it's going to be hard for you to see them for what they are. That's why time, distance, and education are the way to get over the narcissist and break that trauma bond. When you stay away from them, the longer you go, the more you do the no contact, guess what? The stronger you will become. That's why when a narcissist comes back, they wait too long to come back. They get, that door slammed in their face because you have become strong, all right? You have become strong. You have found your power and you're okay. You're either alone or maybe you're at a point where you're dating other people and you're mentally okay, you're over it and everything like that. Because each day of no contact, you will get stronger. Understand that. And this is what the narcissist doesn't realize. And this is how the narcissist gets screwed a lot of times when they wait too long to come back. Because when they wait too long to come back, you have gotten stronger and now you will not entertain that fucking narcissist. You won't even look their way. And that's how you've got to be. Do not let a narcissist dictate to you about coming in and out of your life. The minute you see you're dealing with a liar, the minute you see you're dealing with a cheater, and they don't even necessarily have to be a cheater to be toxic. The minute that you see this person is playing games, they're running hot and cold, you feel uneasy, you feel anxiety, you feel depressed, is a minute you got to say, not today, Satan. I'm not dealing with you, okay? I want to be happy. I'm not going to go back and forth with this, okay? So you guys, it's like this. It's up to you to slam that door. And when that narcissist comes back, you don't say 2 words, not 2 words. You don't entertain the narcissist, because to say even to yell and scream is feeding the narcissist. You say nothing to that narcissist. They are done. They are RIP. You don't give them any attention whatsoever. That's how you get rid of the narcissist. Not 1 ounce of attention till they finally get it through their thick heads that you are done, all right? And they may try you a few times. Like I've had people say to me, oh, I don't know how to get rid of the narcissist. Block, don't entertain. They call you from another number, block. They hit you up on social media, block. They contact your friend, tell your friend, block, okay? If they're a real friend, they'll block them, all right? No contact whatsoever, okay? You don't have to explain yourself to the narcissist. You won't get closure from these people. The fact that they kept you in the dark, now it's your turn to put them in the dark and never ever say another word to them again, okay? You don't owe them jack shit. All right? They're out of your life. Your ex is your ex for a reason. So don't allow these people to use you and play on your emotions. And if you're somebody who's a very emotional type of person, you're a real softie, you're a real empath and everything like that, this is why you have to really go no contact, because they will manipulate you. They will love bomb the shit out of you. And you're going to break, Okay, you're going to break. That's why you got to stay away. Stay away. Not one word, because one word leads to another, leads to another, leads to another. They come back and they say things like, oh, you never gave the relationship a chance, or I really wanted it to work with you. And what are you going to do? If you entertain that narcissist, you're going to start thinking about things and you're going to break and say, maybe I wasn't, and they're going to bring up things that you did wrong or something, and to make you question yourself and make you doubt yourself that maybe you were the problem. No, this is manipulation, gang. You broke up with them for a reason. Anybody discards you, they are RIP. Respect yourself, okay? We don't want, if you didn't want me then, guess what? We don't fucking want you now, all right? Keep that, be on your merry way, because this door is shut, okay? If you didn't appreciate what you had, well, guess what? It's too late, because I will never allow somebody back in my life, and you should never allow somebody back in your life that has taken you for granted or treated you less than, because they will just do it again. The narcissist repeats its pattern of behavior, okay? So again, they will bounce in, and they're very ballsy, all right? Narcissists are very ballsy. They think even if you had a big ass fight with them, they still will try you. And you say to yourself, oh my God, they're calling me after the fight that we had, yelling and screaming? Yeah, they'll call you. Yeah, they'll try you if they need you, okay? That's why I say it depends on what's going on in that narcissist's life. If they need you, okay, or they want something out of you, they don't care if you had, World War III with them. They are ballsy and they will try to bounce back in, okay, if you have something that they want. If they don't need you, then you may not hear from them, okay? But you guys, this is what they do to their exes. They recycle their exes, they recycle all the supply, and they love the feeling of having a lot of people to bounce to this one, bounce to that one, bounce to this one. Send 10 messages in the morning. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful, across social media. Or good morning, handsome. Good morning, handsome. Good morning, handsome, across social media. This is what they do. And then they love all the back and forth texting. Ooh, this person keeps texting me. It makes me feel important. Oh, I'm important. I have all these people texting me. Okay? Because a narcissist, in order for them to feel important and validated, they have to have a multitude, a harem of supply in order for them to feel like, I am terrific. I am terrific. Look at all these people that want me. Look at all them that want me, okay? I am terrific. This is why they got to keep it going. They got to keep it going. They got to keep playing the slots. They got to keep it going, trying to get a return out of everybody, okay? So that's how it works with them, because they're so, they have such an insecure ego. They can't just put their eggs all in one basket because they'd be afraid, oh, if it doesn't work out, I'm alone. Nobody wants me. I need to have people who want me. That's the narcissist, okay? Because you're dealing with a weak person. They're weak, all right? Because a strong person doesn't need a lot of people to tell them that they're strong. They're able to stand on their own and stand on their own without anybody backing them. That's a strong person. But a narcissist can't do it because they're cowards and they're weak. Understand that. They are nothing without the validation of those flying monkeys that are around them. All right. And this is what they'll try to do, too. They'll try to say, oh, you have no friends. Oh, nobody likes you. And that's to invalidate you, because if you don't have a lot of friends or something like that, they love to throw that in your face and make you feel like there's something wrong with you or nobody wants to be around you. No, you have no friends because you know what? The fewer friends you have, you could trust them. OK. You don't need 50 acquaintances like the narcissist does, because they don't have true friends, because they're not a true friend to anybody. So when the narcissist is down, guess what? 99% of their acquaintances don't want to be bothered with them because they were never a true friend. They don't put themselves out for anybody unless they're getting something back, okay? So you guys, it's like this. Close that door. Get rid of these demons. They will waste your time, waste your life, affect your health long term. They are horrid, okay? Horrid. You want to live a life of peace. You don't want a revolving door where they bounce in and bounce out. And that's what they'll do. They'll come back. They'll be okay for a little while, and then they'll go back to their toxic behavior and then treat you twice as bad because you took them back, and now they think you're a sucker that hasn't been able to move on, that you need them. You're giving the narcissist power, and you're like dead in the water at that point. And the more times you take the narcissist back, the weaker you look, okay? Desperate. I got to keep taking you back because I can't find anybody else. Desperate. That's the way the narcissist will look at you. Trust me when I tell you, I have been through this. So that's how I can speak on this. All of this is real life experience, and I'm trying to save you from wasting your time, wasting your life, so you can move on and be happy and not be with people that play games with you. All of this bouncing in and out is game. They're not serious, okay? When somebody starts playing mind games with you, delete, block, get them out of your life. They're not into the relationship, okay? You're dealing with a clown. Get rid of them. They'll waste your life away. Trust me when I tell you, all right? So I hope that helps you guys. Sorry to be preaching and going off, but I'm trying to help people, all right? I'm passionate about it because I don't want anybody to go through what I went through. I'm trying to save you, okay? So I hope that helps you. If it does, please hit the subscribe button. Please share the podcast. Also, you guys, don't forget, subscribe to my YouTube, the Game Exposed podcast on YouTube, where I have over 4,000 videos, a lot of videos on all of this: love bombing, discard, covert narcissist, malignant narcissist, triangulation, and you'll get a lot of information on there. So subscribe to the Game Exposed podcast on YouTube, and also subscribe to this podcast as well. And have a great day, you guys. If you guys are having a problem in your dating or relationship, or you're dealing with somebody maybe that's narcissistic, you don't know if they're a narcissist, or you're just having problems, you're in a toxic relationship, and you need some clarity on it, go to the link in the podcast description for my website where I offer email and phone coaching. If you have a quick question, just a quick question, and you want to get a video sent back to you answering your question, there's also a link there for Vizio where I will send you a personalized video answering your question. Hi, you guys, it's Yaz, and I want to tell you about my 2 books on Amazon. The first book is Regain Your Power. It's all about power and relationship. Who has the power in the relationship? And it goes into all of that, okay? The other book is Signs He's Not Into You, He's Wasting Your Time, okay? Check it out. It gives you a lot of good clues as to whether you're with somebody who's a real one or somebody who's just going to waste your time. You could read them both with Kindle's free trial membership. So check it out. Link is in the podcast description. Hi, you guys. I just want to let you know that the Game Exposed now has their merchandise available. Check out the link in the bio, and you could go check it out. There's cool hoodies, cool sweatpants, cool hats. So go to the bio for the link. And also, don't forget to follow me on Facebook at The Game EXP 123, and also on Instagram, The Game EXP 123. Okay? And have a great day.